Well, the Department of Homeland Security says it will increase security at all of its ICE facilities after that deadly shooting in Dallas.
Investigators say a gunman opened fire indiscriminately at the ICE facility near I-35 and Mockingbird yesterday morning. 3 detainees in a transport van were shot. 1 died. The shooter then turned the gun on himself. Sources identified him as Joshua Jahn. Photos from inside the facility show bullets hit a window and a flag display. The center was open early in the morning for appointments, and people in the waiting area there were there as those shots rang out. One man who was there describes in Spanish the frantic moments.
Y ahí se empezaron a escuchar los disparos y uno de los agentes sí alertó. Ya cuando la gente alertó, no.
That is Edwin Cardona. He says he feared for his wife and son. They were outside of the building waiting for him at the time. He was evacuated to a more secure area, and his family was brought inside.
Payton May is live this morning near the ICE facility along I-35E, just north of Mockingbird Lane, with what investigators have uncovered about the suspected gunman. Payton.
Yes, Brandon, investigators are now combing through evidence, multiple properties, and any online profile connected to 29-year-old Joshua Jahn. Here's what we know so far. Federal investigators searched at least 2 homes connected to the reported sniper. Jahn was linked to a home in Durant, Oklahoma, and a home in Fairview, which is in Collin County. Sky 4 video shows the feds surrounding a cul-de-sac and going in and out of a home in Fairview on Wednesday while gathering evidence. You could see investigators taking boxes out of one of the homes in Fairview. Neighbors there say they saw federal agents swarming the home.
Like I said, very sweet family, so that was really, really surprising to hear.
You think just how crazy that is and how close it is to home now.
Jahn does not appear to have a long criminal history. Court records show he hasn't been convicted of a violent crime, but was arrested in 2015 for marijuana possession in Collin County. A spokesperson for Collin College in McKinney confirmed Jahn studied at the school at various times between 2013 and 2018. Now, his employment record isn't consistent either, with former employers confirming that he worked at a Texas-based solar company for a short period of time and also traveled cross-country to work at a cannabis company for a period of time as well. Lauren and Brandon.
All right, Payton, during these investigations, they usually learn a lot about a person or a suspect on social media, looking at their social media, things they've posted. What are you hearing about this guy?
Yes, Lauren, there are reports that he had a large social media online footprint, but it isn't clear if there were any political ties in his posts. The New York Times did report that he had multiple Reddit accounts, but for the most part posted about cars, cannabis, video games, and even the show South Park.
All right. Thanks for the update, Payton.
Well, the Mexican Consulate General in Dallas says one of the critically injured detainees is a Mexican national and is being treated at a hospital. It remains unclear where the other detainees are originally from, and that includes the one who was killed. The Mexican consulate says it has been in contact with the victim's family and has been offering support and legal help. The consulate also says it has received calls from people with loved ones at the detention facility trying to get answers.
I mean, they were obviously trying to get some information, some ease of mind. I think with the information that we gathered, we were able to convey that to their family members. So I think it was good. The government of Mexico is always going to condemn violence. We don't think that violence is the answer to anything. So that's a horrible act that happened.
And the Mexican consulate says its North American unit chief has expressed concerns through diplomatic channels. It is requesting a full investigation into the shooting and full unrestricted access to the injured Mexican citizen.
Here in North Texas, all immigration check-ins from today until Saturday now being rescheduled for Monday. That's according to a report in the Dallas Morning News. Check-ins are a regular part of ICE operations as a way to keep track of migrants in and around North Texas. Morning News says both immigrants and their attorneys have not received any clear instructions on what's next. Stay with Fox 4 for this developing story. You can always find the latest on our website, fox4news.com, also on our Fox Local app.